Yes, people, welcome back. Never a foul. Just so you know, rivals, not virals. Twice a week, Sunday, Tuesday,
Saturday. No, Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday. You're right.
We do something on Saturdays.
Bro,
anyway.
it's so early in the morning. It feels like Saturday.
I know, it actually does, to be fair. Sundays, Tuesdays, we're here. Rivals, not virals. We've got a set panel that's going to rotate each week. Today's the first one on a Tuesday. Big up Cass is behind the buttons. Anyone's looking where Cass is. He is here today, lurking in the background. Me and Daps here in the car.
Always lurking in the background.
Love it.
And that means anyone that means he's modding today on the Never a Foul account.
Yes.
So anyone that likes to go at Cass, carry on. He's there. He's watching.
He's lurking. He's watching.
You can get him in the comments.
He's watching, man. We've got a great panel. So we've got Roms repping Liverpool, Jurgen Klopp. We've got Jordz repping Danjuma, I'm going to call it today. Not even Spurs. We're going with Danjuma. But yeah, like the video, people. Smash a like. Subscribe if you're new. You know what time it is, man. Never a foul. And yeah, let's just get into it. That's what you saying first of all, anyway. You
I'm good, man. I'm blessed.
Yeah?
I'm blessed.
I feel like I haven't been here for a while.
You haven't been here for a while. It's been a quiet January. January. I ain't really... You know what? For C, it hasn't been. Until the weekend, streams have been stressful, bro.
You know what Biz said to me? He goes, I'm loving it that Daps is on this now. He goes, for 10 years, he's had it easy. His time's coming. That's what Biz said to me. He goes,
yeah, but
this is coming.
And this just confirms that you, man, got carried away, innit? The fact that he said, I'm loving this now because time's coming. Well, that time lasted long.
No.
Bro, you said your words were, let's speak after these 3 games, yeah? So let's speak after these 3 games. I mean, 4 points from a possible 9. Let's speak after these 3 games.
Yeah, I hear what we started with United.
So, Biz, I hear you, Biz. My time's not coming yet, bro. Calm yourself.
Biz, I'm going to defend us, man. I've got to do it. Big up Biz every single time, man. George, what you saying, man? Big up. Danjuma, ready?
Yeah, man's good, man. As you said, there was a robbery today. And finally, we got our first signing. So I got to come celebrate correctly. Come with the gear. Come with the belly. And
TikTok loaded as well, yeah?
You're shiesty.
Yeah, man. Feeling those shiesty vibes today.
Love that. And Rose, man, we say, man, Liverpool ready, repping. You good, yeah?
Yeah, everything other than Liverpool's amazing. Speak out of club and it just sounds like a broken record, innit? But no, I'm ready.
Oh, what? I'm not gonna lie. What was it? 8 months ago, you were talking maybe quadruple. What's going on, man?
It shouldn't be a transition season, but I know that's as the old saying. Transition is another word for being shat, but.
Bro, it is. The other day, someone actually was talking genuinely.
It actually is.
No, bro, someone said to me the other day, on a stream, I can't remember who it was, but he goes, I think it was on our call-in show, and he goes, I do get that, and he wasn't bantering. He goes that this season is a transition season for Manchester City, and I was like, don't fucking say that, bro. No, I'm not having that.
Wait, are you a City fan?
No.
Okay,
But he genuinely thought it was. I'm sorry, we ain't going out like that,
I respect you never for not running with you could have ran with that, but like,
no, fuck that, bro.
I heard that say a couple months ago, and it's like, for real, transition is just a cover up for your season being poor.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
The minute anyone, right, ultimately, if you have an injury or get a new player in, then you just go, it's a transition season, innit? If you're not top. Ultimately, no, it's not a transition season for us for shit, and it's not for Liverpool neither. I'm sorry.
Yeah, facts. Do you know what? At the start of the season, after that Community Shield game, everyone was saying these two are going to fight it out. Do you remember? When 100%. Everyone was saying that.
Haaland wasn't going to hit 15 goals.
I think the only one of us that could say this is a transition season is Man United, really, because new manager. No one really expected much, and everyone was like, you know what, whatever happens. And everyone
should be for Chelsea as well, you know.
Chelsea, you could say that too, but they spent 300 million, so
didn't they?
They threw a lot of money
with the whole new ownership, bro.
Wait, the owners in the start of the season?
Yeah, the owners came in like
that is
June.
fair. He come in like June, so you could say that Chelsea and Man United have got the excuse. No one else though. Tottenham don't have that excuse.
But you can't even lie. That's the good thing with Man United. We're actually excelling in a transition year. We're doing better than what we should be doing, or what most people expected.
Because none of us had United top 4.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And now we are though. We've kind of slightly put pressure on ourselves because if we don't get it now, people then say you flopped. Kendall's here as well. Look at her ready for her first semi-final in 19 years. She's ready, yeah?
Whoa, you've done your research. Fuck me. You see that? Literally, she hadn't even shut the door behind her, and you're talking about 19 years, bro. That was planned. That was what's it called?
Yeah, well, we
She
might have
walked
them in
in
the
here.
final.
George is there in a belly. You're jumping her from behind. This is a setup, bro.
I love that.
Oh my.
Welcome, Kendall, to the stream. Obviously, it's a very, very good day up north. Very good evening, hopefully. You all good?
Yeah, I'm all good, thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm saying I'm excited. That's a bit of a lie, actually. I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous.
Get a
I just
question.
feel like
Are you watching it from home, or are you going to see your family and that, like, all watching it together?
no, I'm just watching it from home.
Okay. Yeah, you having that nerve. You're just like, I want to be in my element. Tunnel vision.
Yeah, I'm just like, so my dad's at work, which is probably my dad's at work, which is a good thing. My brother's at work as well, so that's a good thing. So it's just gonna be me, and I'm just gonna chill out and just watch it. And then if the downfall happens, then
You could just come into the group chat. We will all save you. We'll save you.
No, let's be real.
Exactly, there you
Cass is
go.
going to be
I'll
talking
just
shit
do
in the
that.
group chat no matter what. Cass will be talking smack if
Cass will be there. Don't forget, guys, he's lurking in the background. Big up everyone that's watching. Nearly 100 of you already in, over 80. Let me have a look what the comments are saying. Big up everyone. We've got Lucky Singh as well in the place. Thank you ever so much. We've got Leman as well. Thank you for watching. Rom's obviously there. Smash the likes. Sid, big up, guys. Big up, Sid, wherever you're watching as well.
Yes, Sid.
I think it's over in India, so it must be quite late there as well. So big up, man. Footy chats, big up everyone. Football Bants channel. D1 Millie, big up every single time. D1 always there. Jacob as well. Marcus, Mama Flossie, happy birthday, D1. Oh, D1, your birthday, yeah? Bro,
happy birthday,
big up,
D1.
man. Yeah. Blessings, man, every single time. Lucky Singh says, Kendall, wow. My birthday is on the 9th of December. Yeah, you got a long time to wait there. Sorry, bro. We can't shout out birthday for that. We're not doing 10 months early.
9th of
That's what
December. That's literally like a year away.
Yeah, that's
not
a
really
year away. And then we've got a gal as well. Big up a gal. I know we're on people after this stream. We're going to redirect to a gal's channel as well. He's got a show on 7 o'clock there, so make sure you lock into that. Indian Scouser. And yeah, man, a gal saying to you, George, what the hell are you wearing on your head? Do you want to just explain to him?
This is what we call a bally. You can cover it up this way if you're going to do some bad business. If you want to pull it down, it's just for the bike riders. So you got to cover your helmets. Maybe do some riding. Many uses.
And protection from COVID, maybe before maybe before robberies. You could mention
COVID's not covering his nose at the minute, though.
I mean, just
Well,
your
I have to say
no
robberies
problem.
because in light of the news that's happened today, there's been a very big robbery in Tottenham, and that's why I'm
Let's
wearing
talk about it. Let's start there because
No, it's my guy, man. I'm so pissed off about this. Honestly, I don't even want to talk about it. It's actually made
Kendall,
me
do you
mad.
know what the maddest thing is? Some people in the background don't rate Danjuma. I rate Danjuma. George rates Danjuma. So George, you start with it. Tottenham have obviously hijacked Everton, committing their robberies, like we can see. Danjuma on alone, 6 months. Obviously, he won yesterday, but the main thing is he plays on the left, and you've got Heung-min Son out of form at the moment. Do you think, like, actually, has this surprised you that you've just gone out of the way and just quickly wrap this up? Because I'm not gonna lie, I was like raw, but it's perfect for what you need.
Do you know what? I feel like it's done so quickly because of the way that the deal was like presented. It's a loan deal. We already have a very good relationship with Villarreal, having the Celso on loan there currently. We've having sent a few players over there to play. So I think it was just an easy deal to wrap up. So that's why it happened within it was literally within a few hours. Tottenham, we heard about it last night. Tottenham could potentially be there for a hijacking. And then within an hour today, he was on his way to Hotspur Way, and he's a Tottenham player. Don't really blame him. No one wants to go play for Everton at the moment. They're down in the relegation. And literally, I heard Bielsa turn them down. Lampard just got sacked. Like, they've got so much problems, and you can see their best players are getting picked out of that squad. I think Danjuma just looked and he said the light's better over in London. He wanted to come enjoy a good life and potentially play some Champions League football. So he came over to Spurs, and I'm happy with the signing. I am, like you said, 6-month loan deal, can't go wrong. Not a bad deal at all. I hope that he plays good and could potentially look at signing him in the summer. Great replacement for Son, especially at the moment where he's out of form. A player that can't find a goal, can't find a footing right, needs to be on the bench as soon as possible. And we've needed that attacking outlet. We've needed a winger that's direct, someone that can take players on. And Danjuma does that. He's got a bit of flair. He's got a bit about him. And he's willing to just run at players and just be himself. Like, just take the ball on and be like, you know what? I'm going to show you what I can do today. And that's what he's going to do for us. He's going to add that to our team, great attacking outlet. And coming off the back of last season, which was his best goal contributed season that he's had, and was amazing under Emery. Obviously, this season he's not been that good, but yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it.
Do you, man, think, let's have a discussion, because the Heung-min Son, out of form, and even last night, like, the one thing I respect about Son, yeah, is that he doesn't give up in it. He will keep trying and trying. Even if he takes on a man and gets chopped down, like, he wants to keep going. But is this the time where you guys, Kendall, I don't mind who comes in, also we're just chatting, whatever. Kendall, Roms, do you think this is the one signing now? Do you think Danjuma can really take his spot? Because Richarlison, I feel like, is an up-front / can play on the right and the left, but I feel like Danjuma is actually like a left winger. Do you think he could take his spot? Do you think like this is the time maybe?
You know what? I think he's actually going to elevate Son, because we all know once you get competition for places, you naturally raise your game. I think Son, I know you might think, what the hell, that different type of players, but Son and Salah are in a similar situation. This is what we're calling out for. A right-sided player that can maybe bring a best out of Salah, because let's be honest, he's had a poor season. So I think Danjuma coming into Spurs, I think now you're going to see a better Son. Son's going to be like, what? After everything I've done for this club, my elite season's here, you're just going to come in and take my space. It's going to hurt him. It's going to hurt his... Well, it should. If he's that guy, it should hurt his pride. And he should raise his game. But I think for the foreseeable, Son will be dropped. I think Conte's not... They've not swooped this last minute for him to just be a bench warmer. I think Conte might want to prove a point to Son.
I don't know. Do you know what? I don't know if Conte's dropped, you know. Like, would you... Like, when you... Do you know what I mean, Kendall? Like what Rom said there, like, he's giving Spurs, like, years of, obviously, goals and assists. But I don't feel like Conte is the type of manager that's going to come in and just say, Danjuma, you stop. Because you know how Conte is like a system manager. He likes people to be like, their fitness has got to be mad. I don't believe that he could just come in and, not saying he shouldn't or should, but I just don't think Conte as a manager will do that. Even if he did it, I'll be like, do you know what? Fair play. He's been brave. But I just don't think I don't see him doing it. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he's coming as an option rather than a replacement, in my opinion, just because of the way that he is. So, yeah, I think he's... I do agree. I think it'll elevate Son. I think it'll push Son to perform, because even if just in the end, even if he is in the long run a replacement, and obviously Son's still going to want a decent move away if that was the case of what was going to happen. Not that I'm saying it will, but yeah, I think he's coming as an option. If this continues, because they won at the weekend, so well, not at the weekend, last night. So obviously it's might start to work again now. So I think it's just one of those, it's like almost like a Richarlison situation where you didn't expect him to come in and be a starter anyway. It was just going to be a really decent quality option in case you needed it. So I think at the moment that's where they're at. They're kind of in a little bit of like limbo if it's going to work again, or if they need that little bit of new,
I think that's why it works for them though, because it's a loan deal, because you've got no obligation to buy. I think it works perfectly. Big up Suits as well. Just coming to pop by. I thought you were going to say something. I was going to, but nah. This day. Just says big up everyone. But yeah, man, let me see what some of the comments are saying. Obviously, Danjuma to Spurs today. Let's have a little look. People are saying they need centre-backs. Poor guy, 2 dead clubs. Everton have got Arsenal next. Tottenham's debut obviously could be Man City for him. Is Danjuma even going to play ahead of Son and Richarlison? Obviously, we'll have to find out. Biggest robbery was Richarlison, 60 million, no goals. Emerson Royale should wear a bally as he's always doing bad business. Oh my God. I don't compare Jordz to Emerson Royale. You ain't going to like that one. Big up D1. He says, respect Ty, Daps, Jordz, Roms, Kendall, and obviously Gooner Lee now here. Gooner Lee. Look.
Hold on. Is he in? Has he been added yet?
He's been added.
No, we don't know. Has he not?
No, he hasn't been. No, he has now. Yeah, he has. Gooner Lee's here. Let me just. Sorry, you know what I mean? They're top right now. 19 games to go. I'm not even gonna lie. I said two Mr. Potato Heads on together. Today you're eating good.
Big up Kendall as well, by the way.
We'll come back to a little bit of Tottenham, but Gula, we did actually want to start the stream with you.
Hold on, 1 second. Cass, he is in the live, yeah? Yeah, cool. Sorry, I'm looking on my screen.
I heard Cass say, cool.
That's
cool. Yeah, Gooner Lee, man, we wanted to start with Arsenal, but I said, you know what? You wanted to make some grand entrance, let us all start getting comfortable and then come in and terrorize the party. You know when you're at that party, but you're like 18 and then you're like, it's all good. And then And then you get the dickhead roadman that walks and everyone's like, oh, he's gonna come and just fuck the place up.
I'm on that.
But you're not a dickhead, by the way. You're not that. Obviously, you're not a dickhead. But
Highest
yeah,
default
Stoops is gonna
called you
get on
dickhead roadman, by the way, Lee. So
Yeah,
I wouldn't have that.
But Lee, you're here, man. We want the Arsenal talk. We want the energy. If you come for me, I'm ready. I'm loaded, man. Let's do it.
Listen,
Pause.
man, I already spoke to Kaz the other day, innit? But I was asking for IP addresses. I wanted to speak to all my United fans. I wanted to make sure no one was hiding. And Kaz took some of the brunt, but I've missed Roms. Roms has been ducking me for about 2 months now.
We're all here now.
The only one that's contacting me is Daps and Kendall, man.
Hey, Lee, one sec. Everyone can hear me right now, yeah. Lee, yeah. Let me. No one can see me right now, but Lee, where was you when we beat you 3-1? Don't try to play Saint.
Don't worry about that. Let's talk
Exactly,
about
okay.
let's talk about 2023.
Hold on. No.
Wait.
We don't want to do like Ty sat next to me. You don't want to do home and away fixtures, or I'll talk to you again, Kat. Like,
Right, I'm just a messenger, man. It's energy for energy, bro.
That's
Like,
how
I was
you.
actually about to run here. Do you know what? Daps just saved me. I was about to say 5-4 in aggregate.
oh
I
yeah,
was
we can do aggregates.
was
No
about
problem,
to
bro.
say it.
Let's do aggregates. Let's do aggregates.
George,
What is it?
Daps, do you want to speak about home and away?
3-point lane, you know,
You wanna
get the
speak
double.
about-
So, I don't know, man. Listen, life's good at the top, man. Listen, the way that we're playing right now, it's halfway through. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling happy. The team are playing absolutely scintillating football. We had to
Look at you. I've never seen you're doing press conference, man.
Ooh.
we battered, and I want to make sure I say that word correct. We battered Man United. I think we had 24 shots on target to their 6. We had 60.
Are you mad? Sorry, now you carry on. No, I can't believe this.
Listen, we
Carry
had
on.
63 touches in their box compared to their full team. Like, it was absolutely comprehensive. Like, and the annoying thing is we gave away kind of 2 stupid goals, in my opinion, especially the second goal. And listen, the world class Saka for me is his head, and he's ready to kind of show the shining light. No one can say anything to me. We're top of the tree, man, and we're 5 points clear with a game in hand.
So-
we need to make sure that we beat Man City on the February the 15th. It's going to be a big game. I'm going to be.
Hey,
Wait,
bro,
I can't
listen,
wait.
bro. Unlike them, man, we ain't COD. You ain't battering us, bro. It's not happening.
Listen, man. You know what? You know my thing with Daps, yeah, is I've been saying all of what I've been saying all season. Everybody knows. So listen, February the 15th. Listen, man, they're gonna hold.
What, the day after Valentine's?
Hey,
Yeah?
Lee, I'll tell you now, I'm going as well. So we can.
Listen, just make sure we link. I'm seeing you at the stadium. I don't want to do no.
No problem.
You're going to be at the game as well, Gooner, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to the game.
Okay. By the way, can I just?
And the same goes to any Tottenham fans. I'll be there as well. So any Tottenham fans, Tottenham fans, you want to chop it up after the game, no problem as well. I'll chop it up in both.
Daps is looking to get his first win in Tottenham in a long time, man.
I know, bro. It's mad, innit? All them wins against City, and you still got fuck all silverware. Mental.
I know, man. I know Daps, but it's hurting right now.
You know what?
You need wins against Tottenham now.
To a man, yeah. The other day, I heard a Do-Rag Diaries. It was sensational. I heard a man crying about their keeper. I heard a man that's been there for 10 years. Yeah, you can get your testimonial, but I want you gone. You are dead. Man. You are this, all of this stuff. And now, all of a sudden, after one win, one win, and the man is out here, grinning teeth, saying all the things that he can say. You can't even.
Come on, Gino, you know me by now, man. All I need is just a pinch, and I'm gonna run a mile. So
you give Jordz an inch, he takes a mile. Pause. But you give Jordz an inch, and he takes a mile. Come on,
So I don't really mind all this stuff about my keeper. That's on the back burner. I'm gonna give you that stuff next week when we play City again. But until then, when we got Preston, we got Fulham, we got some business to talk about in 3 points. And the FA Cup run is on the way. We got a big FA Cup run and a big FA Cup game this weekend. And
George, how does the FA Cup run end, by the way?
It ends at Wembley when we're lifting the silverware. See, I can't
You're still unsure about lifting the silverware. We can't even pronounce it, let alone do it.
Well, at the end of the day, we don't even know if I'm going to have a manager by the time the final comes around. So I'm just trying to be positive.
You get rid of them just before, don't you?
Couple days.
Sometimes. So that's what I mean. I'm trying to be positive. Let's get through the next round and we'll be on our way to round 5.
I said, let's get through. It should be a gimme, man. Preston, man. You should be going out to them, but we'll see. Gooner Lee as well, though. Sorry, me and Suits in the back. Big up Suits. He's in the background as well. I know Cass would be thinking the same. You did not batter us. Do not come on here and say you battered us. No.
I'm going to defend him, bro. No, hold on. I'm going to defend him because same way, yeah. It went from you beating us 2-1
No, don't say
to
battering.
No, hold on. A whole heap of Cass said it.
No.
Cass
No one said we battered.
No, Cass said it.
Cass,
Bro.
man.
Cass
You know
said
what?
it.
Cass is just going over the top every
Cass
single
said it,
time.
bro.
Nah. You know,
Listen.
it's the energy. When you win, initially in the moment, they're gonna say we
No,
battered you.
all right, so it's fine for Cass to say it, but when Lee says he battered you, no.
Bro,
Hold it, bro.
Ty, can I
Hold
just say,
it.
Lee's had a couple of
can I
weeks
just
now
say,
to rest up.
Lee, remind me
we
those
had-
stats you said again.
What they had?
We had
touches.
25. We had 25 shots, against their 6. We had 63 touches in their box compared to their 12.
Lee, are you a stats man?
Hold on, concentrate on the shots, not just the touches, bro. The shots are very relevant.
No.
Not just the touches.
It's eye test.
Taking the shots as well, bro.
But I'm honest. You know what? Arsenal done their thing. The last 20 minutes, I'm gonna say we were backs against the wall. The first half was quite equal. First half was quite equal, and then second half, you come out, got your goal, and we scored a shoddy second goal. Yeah, I admit, Lisandro Martinez from a corner. But that first half, we held our own. There was no way that Jordz, Kendall, and Roms are watching that thinking we got battered. No way.
From the 50th minute, we deserved to win that game. We absolutely, it was relentless. Wave after wave after wave. It was
the last 20 minutes.
Mr. Probs.
Nah, man. The way we kind of manhandled, we had you by the neck. We had you by the neck, and we were lifting you up, man.
Bro, Lee, listen, like this is a Man United team in transition. Eric Ten Hag's first year, we had 3 days rest after Palace, and you only beat us in the 93rd minute.
You just said transition.
29 minutes record transition. Rebuild.
You know we're coming, Lee. You know we're coming.
No, but Ty, I'm not disputing that, but I'm talking about the game. We battered you. I don't care.
How many shots on target did you have from 25? I could bang 35-yard shots and they go wide. Five.
Bro.
5 shots on target.
Wait, Ty, can I ask, how did you let Eddie Nketiah dunk on you twice?
No, wait. Arsenal had 5 shots on target.
Exactly.
What the fuck
5
is...
shots on target, Arsenal, 4 shots on target, Man United.
Whatever, man. Yeah, that's not really.
Wait, and United had 6 shots in total, so that's what 2/3 of their shot was on.
Still scored from 2 of them.
More
clinical.
Yeah.
25
you man
shots
are
and 5
clutching.
shots on target.
Man are trying to take. We were more clinical. You lost the fucking game, bro.
Yeah, but we did
look more clinical.
Bro, I'm cool to accept.
It's about
you've been on
dominance.
enough
It's
of me
about
to know
dominance.
that I can hold it. If we lose, we lose. But to say we got battered and taught a less, bro, come on.
You did. And when I had to
Jordz is shaking his head because he knows.
I had to rewatch the game because you know what? I was at AFTV, and when you're at AFTV, you're doing watch-alongs.
Yeah, them man are getting in your head.
Yeah, you don't know, but you don't really get to kind of like analyze the game properly because you're so immersed in like everything else.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. When I watched the game yesterday, listen, like the way that we passed and moved the ball, the way that even in the first half, look, Partey wasn't great, Ben White wasn't great, but the way that we kind of grew into the game and we just started to take a mantle, the way that Saka grew into the game and absolutely destroyed Luke Shaw.
Yeah, he did.
World-class movement, world-class link-up play. I'm not saying he is, but he's showing that in moments. I'm not saying he's anywhere near Harry Kane or Lewandowski or Benzema, or he's not even on the level of probably someone like Callum Wilson, who's a very good striker. But what I am saying is that he's showing that he can be the number 14. Everyone kept laughing at him. Everyone kept mentioning his wages. Everyone kept mentioning all of these things about him. And now he's showing up trumps. 5 games, 4 goals in the Premier League. And he's also got a goal in Europa League. Last season, at the end of the season, I think he got 5 goals in 7 games. I don't know what more people want from him. At the end of the day, people can keep saying all of these things, but we are a very, very good team. We are the best team currently on form, and the way that we play in this league right now. I'm not saying we are overall better than Man City. We don't have a better squad than Man City. We don't have more money, whatever, than Man City. But we are.
Hold on, what? Just mention money, bro. That was a bit mad.
No. I'm just saying everything that Man City have. You have a bit more of us. You have a bit more money.
Yeah, I hear it.
You have a bigger squad, and the squads are the same, but you have a better squad. You have a better manager. You have everything that is a level above us, probably. But the way we're playing, I wouldn't swap any of our players for your players. I wouldn't swap De Bruyne for Odegaard. I wouldn't, because I'm so happy with the way they're playing and the way they're functioning and what they're producing. Listen, the piece of skill that Odegaard did with the outside of it was a flip-flop with the outside.
I see that.
It was naughty.
Yeah, he's on fire.
And like, people are going to say Martinelli didn't play well. People are going to say Ben White didn't play well. But this is what makes a great team. We can now bring on a Trossard, and we can now bring on a Tomiyasu. We can now Zinchenko. absolute world-class performance.
He was the difference, to be honest.
So
Man.
at what point do you actually turn around and say, and this is just me playing devil's advocate, actually, firstly, people, there's not enough likes in here, so please check your likes. If your likes
150 here, by the way.
150 in here, there's about 90 likes, I think. So if the thumb below the screen is not lit up, please give it a tap. But what I was going to say, Lee, is I hear everything you're saying. I don't disagree with much you said, to be honest with you. But when you say we've got a better team, that we've got a better squad than you, but then you're listing and you're saying the subs you can bring on, at what point do you actually go, well, do you know what? No, let's not use that excuse anymore. And let's say, because same way I've said, when people say, no, Arsenal ain't got world-class players, once you win a trophy, all those players, there'll start to be conversations about them. Odegaard's apparently the best midfielder in the Premier League right now.
So if he wins it,
so what I'm saying is, who's saying that you ain't got a better squad than us? Who's saying that?
Daps always does this, you know.
I'm just asking a question, bro.
No, because you're trying to you're trying to pump up Gooner Lee, so he feels so inflated to even come to the level to try and compare the squads. When I
just asked a question,
wait, Daps, but your squad is so far better that your squad is unperforming.
Says who?
You're not happy with your squad.
Says who?
Yeah, and do you know what?
If you can't admit that, then you've got a problem with your squad. And you need to look at your squad properly and say, my squad is nowhere near the level it should be.
Well, right now, based on form, some of our players' mentalities need to be questioned.
Like, when we talk about squads, and you know what, like, I think we have to be real. Like, Cancelo's not played up to the level that he normally plays at this season. Laporte hasn't played to the level. Edison, I mean, I actually had him above Alisson a few seasons ago, and right now he's not looking the same normal kind of mercurial keeper that he is in terms of maybe some of his kicking at time and some of his kind of shot stopping. Doesn't mean he's crap, but he's just not up that top level right now. I would even go maybe as far as to say Pep is doing a lot of tinkering, and he's not doing his normal kind of, you know, genius things that he would do throughout the season. He's kind of doing a little bit too much. Foden looks to be a bit in and out. Morris and Haaland are the only ones that are really fighting and carrying.
But bro, this is all reactionary, because if we go back to hold on, Lee, if we go back to the first 15 games of the season, everyone's saying Morris was dog shit. Right?
No. And that's what I'm saying to you. All I'm saying to you is when we compare squads, there is okay, we're playing you on Friday, where you don't have a Rob Holding in your squad. You don't have one. We have to rely on that. You don't have in your squad a Lokonga, not one. You don't have it El Neni in your squad, not one. You don't have anybody that is on the level of those players. So when we talk about squads and we talk about like comparing who's got what and who spent the most and whatever,
why are you talking on money, bro? That's twice you bring money.
That's what I'm saying to you.
I don't know. Wait, do you actually think that you've got Arsenal got a better squad than you?
I asked a question, bro.
Now, I'm asking you.
Do I think we've got a better squad?
No, yeah, than Arsenal.
Do you know what would be a really good show?
No.
Hold on, no.
Go on.
What would be a really good show? I said this last year, and Hassam dodged it constantly, yeah?
You're dodging me.
No, I'm not. I would love to do a player for player. Based on, if we're basing it on right now, right now, based on form.
No, just squad, not form.
You've got a
better squad.
Got a better squad.
I did not want Daps to try and get away with it.
He was going to try it.
No, I said, look. I asked a question.
You're clever.
And based on mentalities and all of that, because everyone's, I mean, it used to be apparently last season Liverpool were the mentality monsters, Roms. Now apparently Arsenal are the mentality monsters.
No.
I mean, let's talk in May about who the fucking mentality monsters are.
Yeah, but no one gives a shit about mentality when you're comparing squads. No one's going to say.
That's my point. You're talking
about.
He's a 9 out of 10 because
mentality is an attribute. Mentality is an attribute.
No, I'm not having
that. Availability is an attribute.
Mentality is an attribute.
For a player, no. For a squad as a whole, yes. But not for a player.
It's not attribute, it's a characteristic, by the way. But
Interesting, man. You know what? Let me run up the likes. Smash the likes, people. 150 of you still here. Super chat as well from Solo. Big up, man. Love that. It says hit the like button, people, with a big thumbs up, man. Make sure you're doing that. Make sure you're subscribing as well to the channel. Make sure Gooner Lee's, Kendall's, all down below. Big Six Bands where Roms and Jordz are always on there as well. Obviously, we play our part on there as well. So make sure you're hitting up the like, subscribing to all the guys, man. You know what time it is. Before we move on, Gooner Lee, you saying now we're halfway through. Left or right, yes or no, with direct questions. Arsenal, is it yours to lose from here?
Oh, 100%. I mean, that is
Straight up, no
probably
bullshit. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, no. We're 19 games. Listen, I remember my brother, my absolute brother, he was sitting right next to you. You said in November, I am happy to give Arsenal a 12-point lead. He said it on 2 different occasions.
I was here.
Listen, bro.
12-point lead.
Bro, you're gonna have to find the clip, bro. I don't remember saying.
Hold on. Why? Did I say any names? Why am I?
No, I did, bro. Bro, real talk.
Wait. So just quickly, when you two play each other,
February
the gap 11 or 12?
February the 15th we played.
Well,
but what would the gap be if you win?
Well, they got.
Okay, so right now it's 5. Obviously, we've got a game in hand. So our game in hand is Everton away. So
if you win that,
we'll win that. It's 8, and if we win again, it will be 11.
So basically, you could beat them and then make it the gap. He basically said, "I want it to be 12."
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
He said, back your team, bro. You're winning this league, and back your team.
And Daps said, and again, I'm only quoting what Daps said.
He did.
I said it, bro. I said it.
He said he didn't care. He don't bother. He's not bothered. So all right, no way.
So when we're gonna leave. So when you bottle the league, we're gonna get our own 60-second video of you shouting down, "Why did we lose the league? What has gone wrong? Arteta, what are you doing? I want to see that."
We'll go around then. Do you think it's Arsenal's to lose?
100%. You can't be 5 points clear with a game in hand, talking the way that their fans are talking, and then lose the league. They've pretty much won the league.
You know what they're doing now?
They've literally won the league in my eyes. They've won the league. They've made their fans talk. They've got the league at the Emirates Stadium right now. So if in May it's in Manchester, we're gonna have some big words with Arsenal fans. We're gonna have the big words.
Can I just say? I just want to say one thing before Roms goes. It's going to be a spooky season if Man City don't win anything this season. We're going to have some uncomfortable conversations. Out of the
I'm going to be there as well.
They could lose the Premier League. The Champions League, look, they are favourites or they're second favourite, whatever. But we know that they've had issues in that trophy before, or that cup before. And the FA Cup,
similar to your issues. Similar to your issues, Lee. Similar to your issues,
you know what I said to Daps before we started? I said for the first time, I said, in years, this is the time like City are getting a bit uneasy. They've had it nice.
No, we're not.
They've had it nice.
Hold on. This is what
the time's coming.
So you didn't say that. What he actually said before the show was, let's put some pressure on Lee. Yeah.
Oh no, I did. Yeah,
which we have done. But that's what you said.
Manchester boys are teaming up with you, Lee.
Listen,
feeling uneasy.
No, it's not the first time we've had pressure, bro.
No. I mean, you've been winning stuff consistently, and like Lee said, like this could be the time where it's just getting a bit.
It could be big. It could have been the last, bro. But it could have been the last year, the year before that, the year before that.
Lee, you know what some Arsenal fans do? Not you, but some Arsenal fans. You're asking them, is it yours to lose? They're like, yeah, it is. But if we don't win the title, we still reach our objective. It's like, no, now you're in pole position. Your objective has changed.
Yeah.
You can't now say, oh, it's been a good season because no one predicts to win the league. It's like, come on.
You know what? That's the same as what some United fans were doing the other week, where they were saying, right, we're not talking about being in a title race. But if we win all 3 games, we're in a title race.
And we didn't win
all
3.
Hold on. And then I go, okay, well, are you going to beat City? Yeah. Okay, cool. Are you going to beat Palace? Yeah. Are you going to beat Arsenal? Yeah, I think we are. Okay, so you think you're going to win all 3. Therefore,
Cass.
me here, brother.
Cass, bring yourself here, man.
Whoa. What's going on?
It was on the stream with you on it.
What did I say? What did I say? I said yeah.
Right, so hold on. No interruptions, Cass. It was on a stream that Ty was on, where basically during the stream you said you're going to beat City. You also said you're going to beat Palace, and you also said you think you're going to beat Arsenal. I did. And then at the end you said we're not going to have a conversation about a title race until after the 3 games. I said, well, you've already told me you're going to win all 3.
Yeah, so then there's no title race then. So what then?
Exactly, we didn't win all 3.
No, but
so what now?
It's exactly
it's a common Daps L. It's a common Daps L. It's okay. You can't get his word.
No, it wasn't. Roms, just remind me, because this conversation came from your conversation saying how Arsenal fans are saying it's theirs to lose, but if they lose it, they're not a bottle job. It's the same thing as United fans saying they think they're going to win all 3 games, but not being willing to say.
We had every right. We had every right before that Casemiro yellow card to think that.
We were saying that we could be in a conversation.
Yeah, and I'll do it. And guess what? Hey, yo, and guess what? I'll do it again.
Anyway.
But nah, Rom, what we say? What? So it's Arsenal's to lose 5 points.
100%. 100%.
Hold on, but talking of things to lose, we've got Kendall here, and there's a game tonight. So Kendall, is it yours to lose? Is the FA Cup yours to lose?
Carabao.
Sorry, Carabao.
FA Cup. We got knocked out the FA Cup by Sheffield Wednesday. Not gonna lie.
Get out of that. This is your only chance of a trophy to be
Milk
fair.
Cup.
Yeah, well, apart from the Premier League trophy, obviously it's high. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's not ours to lose because we're not even there yet. Like Eddie Howe mentality, me. Like we've only got, we've got Southampton to go yet.
Brexit mentality, man. You want Scott McTominay and Anthony Gordon? That was going on.
Talking about Brexit mentality and
Brexit,
that, man.
mate.
Shut up. Leave us
get your
alone.
Brexit
I don't
players
want to
in.
be
Listen,
Brexit.
man,
I
I don't even know
want
if
to
people can hear him
No,
or
no
not.
one needs to try and bully Kendall. I saw Kendall post a picture yesterday, and her caption was, "She's trying to make a comeback like Arsenal." Ain't nobody bullying my girl Kendall. Leave her alone.
It's going to be
Leave
this game
her
by
alone,
game
man.
basis.
my
We'll do it like
Drop me
Yeah.
out. Drop me out, man.
Some of you lot aren't involved. Some of you lot aren't involved, you know.
Oh, you mean the two down below you, by the way? By the way, you two are top.
Top 4. And unfortunately, some people just aren't there, you know.
And by the
so
way, if you lot don't
can't
know,
really
Lee
speak,
and Kendall are at the top, and Roms and Jordz on the screen, you're at the bottom. So it works out.
That's
There you
fine.
go.
People,
That's
can the
totally
people
fine.
hear Cass?
Yeah.
But I don't know when people are hearing you, when people are. Bro.
You don't need to know. Don't worry.
Rom's ain't
I'm
even
gonna
on
do
my
this one.
screen anymore, so I don't know what's going on. I can just see everyone else, but Rom's is not there.
So, but
It's 'cause they're too
you
far
know
down
what?
on the table. We don't need to worry about them, Kendall. Don't worry.
I think Newcastle do win. But the question is, what are we saying? Is it a Man United Newcastle final?
100%.
Don't start me saying things like that, right?
Listen.
Because then things goes wrong.
On Newcastle's
What
part,
happened to
like
Newcastle's
everyone's gonna be like,
mentality
yeah.
then, Kendall? About
Like,
don't say that. It's
let's get
Southampton
through.
Man
Do you
United
know what?
final.
No.
Run it back.
Because I'm happy enough to sit here. I'm not one of them shameless people, right? Shameless free. I'm not one of them shameless people who's like, oh yeah, I think we're gonna win the cup and that, and I think we're so class because we're third in the league, and I think we like Newcastle's fucking massive. We are. Let's be honest. But at the end of the day, I'm happy to take it game by game because that is what I've been doing, and that is what I'm going to continue to do. Because if we do lose today, well, obviously we've got another leg to go, but if we do lose today, it's not the end of the world because the second leg being at home is massive. But if we do lose, we're already a bit premature, you know what I mean? We're a bit ahead of schedule here. So, and I'm quite comfortable that we're going to be at the top for however many years now. I'm quite comfortable with that. So I'm not bothered. My mentality.
You're not bothered. Okay, not to interrupt you. You say you're not bothered, but let's be real. You've lost one game. You've lost one game this season. No. It is what it is. It's the game. You've lost one game this season. Obviously, you've drawn a few in that, but you've got Southampton in a cup semi-final. This is a league game. People are thinking Newcastle win this. So why should we go through into the final of the Carabao Cup? Simple.
No, everyone probably has got us down to win, but we've had problems scoring lately. So if we go today and we don't score, I'm not going to be massively shocked.
Southampton haven't had no problem conceding.
Fair enough. But look, let's be honest, we're third in the league and Southampton are bottom. And I know it's not a league game, it's obviously a cup, so it's different. But yes, we should be going there and beating them. We beat them 4-1 already at St. Mary's this season.
There you go.
So,
I was just about to say that.
So then we should be, we should automatically be beating them, yes. But it does not work like that, I'm afraid.
Let me not talk on Southampton.
Reason I was gonna say,
we're probably best off moving on from that.
But Roms, but the thing is, you do that once and beat Man City. It's like you've got to then do it again. Some teams can't go and do it again.
So not for everyone, but with the Newcastle thing, the reason why they're ready at Wembley for me is because we need to understand Nathan Jones here. They beat City and thought they were back. If you've seen his style of play from Luton and Stoke City, this is a very poor manager, poor manager, and he's got great players at his disposal. Remember Daps I said from before the season started, summer, Romeo Lavia, he's a baller. He's not really utilising him that well. I know he had a long-term injury. I think he had 6 weeks out. He's come back. And even City's got another graduate, I think Sam Adozie, baller, but he's not utilising him in the right way.
And the keeper against us was good. All 3 of them are good. Now I agree.
He's getting the best out of them.
Do you know what? I said to Cass though about Newcastle and if they get to the final,
you won't want to play them.
Listen. If you go back and look at City, the season before we won our first Premier League, we beat Man United in the semi-final of the FA Cup and beat them in the final. beat Stoke in the FA Cup final, yeah? Now, if a group of players win a trophy together, yeah, you need to watch out for them the next season because they got that smell of blood, right? I'm just saying, yeah, it's a mad one because I do not want Man United to win shit. But
do you feel like,
long term, Newcastle picking up?
Yeah, because like if they win it, that
it kicks
start
up
Newcastle.
Bro,
if we win it, it kickstarts us.
I want Southampton. I want Southampton to put Newcastle out tonight and then put you lot out in the final. To be honest,
I don't.
No, that's not happening. It's unlikely.
Man United or Newcastle are probably winning it. So for you, yeah, we're your direct rivals. You know what we're doing, Ten Hag, but you know these men have got the money. So would you want Newcastle to win it because you know that it impacts us a bit, or do you think if we win it, then that could just drive us?
No, I want Newcastle.
What's worth for you?
Newcastle need to win it. If it's a final between you and Newcastle, it's
100%. I feel tried to say Kendall has the money. It tried to say Kendall has the money. Didn't Man United just spend £226 million?
Bro, we need the new owners. We can't even go out and buy 30 million Malo Gusto right now. Bro, we just had to spend 2 million on Weghorst. You know we ain't got the money right now. Come on.
You're a bad guy.
We haven't signed anyone.
The name Weghorst sounds like a pack of biscuits you get from the local.
Wait, I just clocked. Where is Ty? Is he? You're below me. Ty, you're a bad, wherever you are. You're a bad guy, man. You're a bad guy. Why is that? Because you spend all this money and you pretend like, oh, you don't spend money. Like you're talking about Kendall and her spending whatever they've got. You spent so much money, astronomical amounts of money in 6 months, and you pretend that Ten Hag is some poverty guy that's had the squad that even Tottenham have had. Come on, man. No,
we're gonna spend money. I admit we're gonna spend money in the summer, but we can't spend money right now.
You have spent money. You spent 220.
No, I'm on about that was then. This is now. Bro, we're just spending 2 million on Weghorst.
That's this season, though, Ty. That's what we're saying, isn't it? It's still a part of the season. But we don't spend money.
We're going to spend money. I'm not going to sit here and lie. We're not going to not spend money. We are going to spend money. Yeah,
so don't just bring that. Don't just put it on Kendall.
But you know what I mean, Lee, is if they go and win it, like Daps says, yeah, it's kickstarting the project. If they win the Carabao, even if it's the Carabao, don't even get into the top 4. The fact that they've won a trophy and got that mentality, they can attract players. They can attract. It's the attraction, bro. They've got the perfume on. They've got the perfume on.
Another example of that. That said is even Chelsea in 04. They won their Carabao before they won the Prem.
You guys are jumping way ahead. Wait.
The perfume, bro.
Wait, George.
United failed it.
What about Spurs?
How
did that go in 08? When you won the Carabao, did you then kick on to win?
No, we went to the Carabao Cup final again the next year and lost it. It didn't do nothing. Carabao Cup,
Spurs were in the 08, didn't it? So...
No, let's do something straight.
Hold on, 1 second.
If we get to
hold on. I just clocked something. George, you called it the bottle.
It's the milk cup. Yeah.
The milk cup, right? The milk. You called it the milk cup.
That's what it used to be called. If you do your history, it used to be.
Okay, thanks for the history lesson. So the last trophy you won was called the bottle cup.
No, because it was called the Carling Cup when we won it. But it's always named after a bottle because it is a milk trophy. It's a small trophy, not one that anyone cares about. And if Man United win it, it's the last trophy they won. So they're going to celebrate And I can say that because again, it's not a trophy that I'd be happy with my team winning. I've said this on streams numerous times. Yes, I can choose because it's not a big trophy. It does nothing for your team.
George, but you can't pick and choose. You're not in that position to choose what you want to win.
If you think that winning a Carabao Cup is going to help Newcastle push on, you need to think different because look at the players.
It's not. It's going to keep us out of the conversation where someone's going to say, "Oh, you've never won a trophy," because then we have.
I know.
George, if they're going to win it, they've done more than what Tottenham have done.
Again, I'm not saying that Newcastle fans shouldn't celebrate it. That's not what I'm saying. I said I wouldn't.
I'll celebrate like me. I'll celebrate like me first child.
No, Kendall, you should, and I'm not saying you shouldn't. Newcastle have come a long way. Looking at yourselves a year ago in a relegation zone to come in now, you should celebrate a trophy. I'm not taking that away from you. All I'm saying is that the Carabao Cup is not going to elevate the team or make the team push on as much as people think. The Carabao Cup is still a small trophy. You win it early in the season.
I'm not interested in it pushing us on though, because as I said, I know that we're going to be firmly established within the best teams in the world, like for a consistent amount of time now. And I know that, and that I'm not. That's not something that I'm worried about.
Yeah,
therefore, this is why silverware to me is way more important this season than getting Champions League initially straight away. Because first of all, we're not equipped for that. at all. We're not equipped for Champions League.
No.
I don't care. There's no way I'm going to Bayern Munich next season away and putting Jacob Murphy on the wing. Let me just tell you that right now. That will send me over the edge. That will literally tip me over the edge. So we're not equipped for that, I'm afraid. So I'm not even bothered if we don't get Champions League. I would like it. I'd like Champions League and the Carabao, but I'm not bothered if we don't get it. So that's why Carabao to me is way more. It's not like I wouldn't rather it, but it's way more important to me at this current time and that's current position that we're in. And I don't care what level I get to within Newcastle. I have seen shit for 15 years plus. I will celebrate the Carabao Club for the next 25 years.
And it goes back to what Daps just said like 5 minutes ago. Lee and Daps are going back to back arguing about squads and stuff. And Daps chucked in mentality.
Well, I never argued. I asked a question.
Oh, okay. We ain't going back to that. But Daps and Lee were talking about squad depth, and whatnot. And what was one of the characteristics, whatever word that got thrown out? Mentality. Winning a trophy gives the team that mentality, George. I think it's important, even for us. If we go win this, I know it's the Carabao Cup. I want to win the Carabao Cup. I don't care if it's the milk cup, the semi-skim cup, the fully fat cup.
I hear what you're saying, but the reason why I disagree is because we see teams win this Carabao Cup time and time again. Every year, apart from when City went on that long run, apart from 4 years before that, there was plenty of small clubs that won it. You see,
you look at it, George, and it depends on who comes as the manager. Win it,
and it doesn't. But it doesn't do anything. And like you say, I think it's more dangerous if Manchester United win it because yes, with a manager like Ten Hag, he's just come in his first season. If they don't get top 4, but they get a trophy, the young players feel that belief in the manager more than anything else to say, no, we can now push on. The differences with Newcastle is I still think that next season, they're still going to have to change a lot of that squad. Like Kendall said, they're constantly leveling up. So for me, this Carabao Cup won't do nothing for them because do nothing. Wait, not for them as a club, but for them as a squad. Yes, it won't do nothing for them as a squad because they still have so much leveling up in that squad to do. Take them to the level.
Ty likes you now, innit? Ty's like, I like you. I like you.
Question. I've got a question, yeah. Kendall, right? Your team's lineup's about to come out in 5 minutes, yeah? That same Southampton team wrapped City 2-0. Why are you so confident and why are we not giving Southampton any props that they could do something?
I never said I was confident.
Yeah,
I'm not, confident. But it's just
you said the final.
Based on
you said the final. You said the final.
You would think. Pardon?
You said about the final. You're going to get to the final. So what now? You're not going to beat them now.
I've had the final book since we beat Leicester.
Oh my god.
So
there we go.
I was thinking about it there. So but yeah, I'm not confident in beating them. As I said, if we don't beat them tonight, I am more confident because the second leg's at home, and I know that we're unbeaten at home this season.
You're talking very fast.
So I'm happy with that.
Fast. I'm out.
Kaz coming just wanted to ask that one question.
Don't worry, Kendall. We'll give you time to get him back. This guy's just coming in with his voice and no face, no case, and that.
Oh boy, what are you saying? What are you saying? He scratched that beard. What's that mind? What's that mind, Lee, man?
You know what? I'm just thinking about what you guys were saying, and you talking about if the importance of winning this trophy. For me, I'll probably say out of the two clubs, I would prefer Newcastle to win it. Yeah, I do think if Man United win it, I do think that I don't know if they'll get the backing, but I think that the players will believe in the manager a lot more. Where I go with it is, the reason why I think Newcastle will win it is because they've got such a good defense, and I just think that attacking wise, if Newcastle can get it right with the Isak kind of Callum Wilson combination, ASM. We need obviously Almiron to get a couple more goals and get back onto the trail of scoring goals after the World Cup break. If that can happen, I think they've got a better chance of winning it than Man United because I just don't trust Man United. Seeing them on Sunday, I think they've got one way of playing, and if that one way doesn't work, they're stinking at the joint with Weghorst.
Bro, do you know what? I just find it mad though. Do you know what? I love Lee. Lee, I love you, bro. But when I hear what you say, this is probably the first time I'm like, I can't believe what you're saying. But I know you're grinning it, bro. You're saying this, but your legend club Thierry Henry is saying.
It's a fake quote. It's not real. Why do people keep saying it's fake? It's not real.
Okay.
Lee, have you not clocked? George just said something good about Man United, and he completely agreed with it. You say something negative.
I think he should show us more respect.
No, fucking earn some respect, bro.
We have.
When?
We beat you last week.
Oh, you won game. So do we all respect Tottenham now? Do we all respect Tottenham?
Ty, hold on, Ty.
You've won fuck all.
Wait,
No, you're big. Hold on, no.
what we're doing. And you know it.
Ty.
You know it.
No, we don't. Otherwise, we show you respect.
You don't know what we're doing.
This is my point.
Ty, let's be real. The same thing I've been saying to Arsenal all season when Arsenal fans say we want more respect. I keep saying win something, yeah? Now,
and we will.
Hold on. Oh, so I've got to respect you based on something you're going to do in the future.
You can actually see the vision of where we're going.
But
the way Lee spoke about Arsenal playing Man United today, I'm like, have you watched the same game? The last 20 minutes, I get it.
You've won nothing. Until I see you win something, you have not got over the line.
You would show Newcastle respect because they haven't won nothing.
No, but there's levels to respect.
Let me ask you.
There's levels to the amount of respect.
Let me ask you this, yeah? Because you said something which I've been getting onto everyone about this.
Me or that?
Both. No, you said it, and it's annoying. You said that we beat Man City last season. Who is currently top of the league?
No, we beat Man City this season, but you are top of the league.
Yeah, okay. So no, you beat them last week. So who's Arsenal top of the league? Who's played the best football this season?
Arsenal.
Who's got the second best defense in the league this season?
Wait, why did you say second? That's not. If you're not top
second best,
Newcastle the best. It's Arsenal after Newcastle, right?
Right.
My point I'm trying to say to you is, Arsenal are setting levels. We are the level this season that you have to aspire to. Unfortunately, Man City aren't the level right now because we're top and we've got a gap. So you can't just say, "Oh, because you beat Man City, that's the."
No, we're beating you as well.
Yeah, but Ty, you're basing it. No, Ty. Let me break it down to you, please, bro. This is a thing, yeah? You've just said, and you went with Newcastle. Newcastle are Newcastle. They're on the come up, yeah? Right? You are, and this is why, another reason why I want Newcastle to win that final, not you. Because we know Newcastle fans will be, and this is a difference, Newcastle fans will be like, yeah, we've won that cup, that's great, but we're still on a journey. Hold on. You know, and maybe not you, but bro, to be fair, you slyly, because I know you better than anyone. You man think you're fucking back, bro. And when you say earn some respect, you know what? If Newcastle win a couple of games, Tottenham win a couple of games. Hold on. Because of how big their club is, I will give them respect. You are big fucking Man United, yeah? You have to earn a net to get my respect, bro. All right, no problem. I ain't respecting you for shit. But anyway, no problem.
I think it is, but I think if people can't see what we're building under Ten Hag, I think, okay, Manchester United are coming. Whether the words respect or not respect, you can see.
If I see a nice house being built, I'll be like, that looks nice. That's a good project. I'm not going to respect it until I've seen inside and seen how fucking good the marble floor looks, bro.
I want to ask another question, yeah? And this is no joke. How long does Jordz have left on his subscription of being a top 6 team? When do we get rid of him?
Wait. We need to stop this foolishness.
When do we get rid of him?
No, Gooner Lee, stop the foolishness. Stop the foolishness.
You know what? Let me just say with that question, like the stream if you want Jordz on there still next season. Like the stream.
I just want to know, yeah, this guy has been shamelessly, and he's below me, right? He's below me, I can see it. He's been telling everybody about Poch, about the board playing. You've been saying that Poch is the guy to come back. You've been. By the way,
I didn't say I wanted him back. I said he's most likely the guy that will come back.
Okay, fine. You've been saying that Conte is the truth. You've been saying that Jose wasn't good enough, but he didn't get backed. You've been saying all of these things about Harry Kane. You've been telling us Son is the leader of the new school. All of these things. I now want to know, how long do you have left to be remaining in the top 6 when Harry Kane goes?
You do know that we're 3 points off third right now.
I know, but you're not
Tottenham. Wait, you're asking me the wrong question. Why don't you ask Roms, who's directly
No.
What I'm doing is I'm using a mirror right now, and I'm deflecting this straight. My team is 3 points off the third. Roms is 10th, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna give you my reason as to why, right? Okay, cool. With Roms and Liverpool, yeah, they're muddied, but I will have more faith in the manager and with the board if they get a new, investment from somewhere in the Southeast Asia or wherever it is that's going to happen.
Did you not see Tottenham getting investment, bro? We're getting Qataris buying into Tottenham now.
No, but
did you not hear
consortium from Southeast Asia is going to come in? I don't know. Apparently, coming into Liverpool. That's what I heard. But anyway, look, my thing is, I'm just saying to you, you are in a bad position. You're in a bad way. Harry Kane's gonna leave, your best player. You're gonna get rid of that money somehow.
I think you're a bit late with the news though, Lee, man. Like the past 2 days, there's been some very good news coming out.
Oh my God, this guy's
and
crazy.
this is what
Wait.
Let me clarify a few of the things here. Gooner Lee, look, for one, 3 points off top 6. We're in the top 6 and we're staying. We're not leaving the top 6, and Tottenham is still in a very good position to finish in the Champions League, despite us being down and out, as people like to picture us to be. With regards to Harry Kane, there's been a few rounds of talks recently, and he's looking like he wants to sign a new contract. I don't know why. I don't know how. But he's looking like he wants to sign a new contract. If you guys are gonna blame him or say what you want about him, Francesco Totti done the same thing for Roma, and eventually
don't compare him to Totti. Totti won the World Cup and he won this Serie A.
Let me talk. And eventually, he brought some title and silverware to his home club. If Kane can do that and he believes he can do that with Spurs, no one should even feel bad for him or say anything about him, because he's still so confident that he can bring a title or something back to Spurs. And also, wait, before you get there, Ron, regarding the investment that other clubs might be getting, the Qataris, PSG's owners, are looking to buy a stake in Tottenham. So the money is looking good. We got more money than you for a fact, Gooner Lee. I don't know if you've seen the financial stats. So we're looking to puff up that squad potentially soon. But we're going nowhere in top 6.
Man said potentially soon.
Yeah, it's not going to be January.
Do you believe that Kane signs, he will eventually win a trophy with you? Do you believe that?
Yeah, 100%. If Kane signs, he'll win a trophy at Spurs. And if that's not this season, he'll win a trophy.
Ladies and gentlemen, is the problem with Spurs fans.
Right, that is a perfect way. Listen, we've been going for an hour now, and I've got place to go. That was a perfect way to end it.
Yeah, that was sick.
So Rivals Not Virals is going to be here every single Tuesday now at 6 p.m.
Might just come here and do it every week, to be honest.
Newcastle, I've got a big game tonight. The team is out, people, as well. Tomorrow we have a big preview on Never a Foul for the Man City Arsenal game. It's going to be myself and probably Big Steve, potentially Huey, one of the two, and then Turkish and Premzi, hosted by Cass. After this, I am on a new show with the Gout as well. So if you stay here, right here, it will take you straight over to that. Smash a like on the way out. Thank you to Kendall for being with us, Gooner Lee for being with us, Jordz for being with us, Ty for being with me, and Roms for being with me. All of their channels are in the description down below. Please make sure you go and like 5 of their videos and also subscribe to the channel. Cass, the voice from above, do you have the outro ready, please, brother?
I will do, but I'll quickly, as you can see, Nick Pope's in goal, Trippier, Shah, Botman, Byrne, Grimerish, Longstaff, Willock, Almiron, Joe Linton, and Callum Wilson.
That looks like Newcastle are going full strength as well. So the big game tonight. And like Daps said, tomorrow Arsenal Man City preview. And then after the Man United game as well, me and Cass will be doing a live reaction as well, or if not a pre-record reaction, but make sure you're there. Pick up the panel every single time. Rivals Not Virals. Smash a like on your way out if you haven't already. Please make sure you do that. And we'll catch you tomorrow. Bless up my people.
And Liverpool are absolutely fucking shit.